Hey, Pebble, how's it going? All right, let's see if we can get this balanced. No, that's not gonna work. We'll get this balanced and I'll pull up my notes and we will get after it. Sorry. Well, if that happens, I'm gonna have to move the train to somewhere else out of this room. But the way that I look right now, this is the way that my day has gone. So we're just gonna go with it, okay? Don't pay attention to any of this because I don't even know what's happening. All right, you guys, I am excited, hey Mish, to talk to you guys about this. Like, very, very excited because this is important. This is important information. This is what every single distributor, you, me, everyone who's watching this, everyone who will watch this, everybody who is a distributor currently in Senegence and in every other direct sales company has felt, is feeling, or will feel. So it's perfect. It's all encompassing. It's everything, you guys. How many of you guys feel frustrated or have felt frustrated in the past? How many of you guys, drop some mic magic. Okay, it's coming. How many of you guys have felt like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not making money. I'm working really hard, but nothing's happening. Or I don't really know what to do. Or my wheels are spinning. Or my team's falling apart. Or I want to make more money. Or I don't know how to do what I need to do. So what I want to talk to you guys about is building your business working part-time. Because guess what? Most of us are building this business working part-time. And what we don't realize is that a huge majority of the network marketing world are part-time employees, okay? They are either full-time moms, full-time students, full-time workers. They're doing something else than just working their business. Now, there's plenty of people who work full-time, okay? But most of us are part-time workers. So how do we make the time that we have most effective? And that's what I'm talking to you about. We are all building a business, okay? Some of us are building it part-time and some of us are building businesses outside of our business. Maybe we work full-time, like I said. Maybe our business is our family. Maybe we're stay-at-home moms. We have tons of obligations. We have tons of priorities, okay? I get it. I understand. We're all busy. Every single one of us are busy with different responsibilities. And I can appreciate building a business working part-time. And so can you. And you can do this if you put the right steps in motion. You get out of your own way and you get out of your head, okay? We get so hung up on the little things and we forget to prioritize and be more efficient. We have to use our time effectively. If we're going to be a part-time entrepreneur, then we've got to entrepreneur in the time that we have. We can't sit around and think about what we could be doing or what we should be doing or what we aren't doing or what isn't happening or what you wish was happening. You have to actually do in the time that you have, okay? How many of you guys would like to make $2,000 a month as a part-time gig, a side hustle? That's awesome, you guys. That's an amazing amount of money to make. I guarantee most of you signed up hoping to make a couple $100s a month. I know for me, I did, okay? So sometimes people think, oh my gosh, if I could just work this business full time, if this could just be my job, I would do so well at it. I would kill it. But the reality of it is, if you aren't killing your business working it part-time, then you're probably gonna suck at it working it full-time. Because you guys, it all comes down to prioritizing and working your business. That's it. Prioritizing and working your business in the time that you have, okay? So we have to figure out a way to make money and to build our business part-time. Now, what I want you guys to think about is leveraging your time. How do we leverage our time? How do we do that? If you only have 3 hours a day to get the work done that you need to do, then what do you need to do? Do you know? There's specific stuff you need to do within that 3 hours of time, but how do you get more time? You have to introduce the business to someone who has more time than you. They're gonna know more people than you. They're going to have different opportunities than you. They're gonna be in a different country than you. They're gonna be in a different state than you. They're gonna have different friends and families and relatives. Maybe by sharing the opportunity, you find somebody who kills it, somebody who wants to work 50 hours a week, and you're only able to work 2 hours a week or 2 hours a day. But if you are not intentionally trying to find those people to build your team. And if you're not wanting to build a team, that's 100% fine, okay? But if you want to build a business, a sustainable income, you need to build a team. And you need to get on the bandwagon sooner than later, okay? So you have to reach out. It's all about who do you know, okay? You can absolutely build a business and build it very part-time with 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, 10 hours a week. Typically, if you are working your business part-time, sorry, I gotta move this away from my notes. Hold on. Okay, much better. If you are working your business part-time, typically you're probably working full-time. Whether you're in your home or you're at a job, you are going to be around people. Whether it's at school or the doctor's office or the gas station or at Target or you are actually in a job, you are around people way more than somebody who's building this business full time. You have the opportunity to open your mouth and meet people. You guys, social media is great, but meeting person one-on-one, talking to them, letting them get to know you and realize that you're like a real person is going to have so much more effect, and so you're going to see so much more progress than you will on social media. So the first thing that you guys have to do, you have to do this. It can't just be like, oh yeah, do. No, you have to have a routine. You have to have a routine. How many of you guys on here who run successful businesses have a routine? Okay, I want you to raise your hand because I know specifically, Whitney, I'm going to call you out on this. Whitney has a routine. Maybe it's not concrete every single day, but she has a routine that she does. She gets up at a certain time. She works her business at certain hours. And guess what? Whitney is a freaking boss babe. Okay? So you gotta have a routine. Okay, Autumn's raising her hand. Guess what? Autumn is a boss babe. Autumn has a routine. You guys, I gotta ask you something. Would you rather chase your passion? Or if you're working for somebody else, or your money is going somewhere else, would you rather chase that? What do you want? What do you want? Be passionate and decide what you're passionate about, and that's what you're gonna chase, okay? So maybe you say, I am passionate and I want to do this. I want to chase my passion, but I work full time. Or gosh, I have kids in the house and I'm not willing to take that time away from my kids. Okay, awesome. Let me ask you this question. What time do you go to work? 9 to 5? What time do you parent? 7 to 8 p.m.? Fantastic. Your business now starts from 8 to 2 a.m. You have to work it, you guys. Is that hard? Are you going to be tired? Yes, but you're trying to fire your boss, or you're trying to fire your life of living in debt, or of trying to search for possibilities that you're never going to reach. You have to make sacrifices. Are you going to chase your passion, or are you going to let the things in your life control you? Maybe you don't get as much sleep as you'd like, but you got to do it. Are you going to wake up early? Are you going to wake up and you're going to work your business from 5 to 7? Because if you wake up at 7 o'clock and that's when your children wake up, or that's when you go to your regular job, guess what? You just gained 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day that you can work on your business. And let's say you work on your business 6 days a week. 2 times 6 is 12. You just gained 12 hours in your business. But you got to identify, how bad do you want it? Okay, if you only have 30 minutes or 3 hours or 24 hours or 1 hour, you have to identify how bad you want it, and then you have to put forth the effort in the time that you have. This is about a collective effort, okay? It's not just you. And what's so cool about network marketing is when you put your efforts out there and you get people who are willing to work part-time or full-time, collectively, they're going to help build your business together, okay? And it's going to build stronger, and you're going to have people that can work at times that you're not able to work. And that is how and why network marketing is so cool, okay? Let's see. So you have to prioritize in that time that you do have, prioritize what you're doing. You have to do income-producing activities or money-making activities. You have to be doing those in the time that you have, and you need to know what you're doing. You need to be focusing so much of your time on prospecting, You've got to. That's where it's going to start, you guys. That's how you're going to build your business. And guess what? If that person that you're prospecting or that you're recruiting or that you're talking to about the opportunity doesn't sign up to become a distributor, that's okay. They're probably going to be a customer for you, or they probably will host a party for you, or they probably, if you ask appropriately, are going to refer you to somebody who can, okay? So John Milton talks about the 5-5-3 rule, and this is what it is, and this is what you must be doing every single day. You have to add 5 friends to your network every single day, whether that's a Facebook friend or a real live friend. I'll go back and answer the questions in a second, okay? You have to add 5 people, and this might answer some of your questions, to your network every day. 5 Facebook friends. You need to then add 5 of them to a potential group. So Lit Bosses, we have Makeup Equals Money. There are great Senegence videos in the Senegence app. Why Senegence? Why now? There's a video that talks about the potential. 5 people you need to either add to these private groups, set up 3-way messages with your upline, or when appropriate, your crown princess. So 5 new friends, and then 5 people a day. You need to introduce them to the opportunity, whether that's adding them to the Facebook group, creating a 3-way message, sending them a prospecting video. You've got to do it. You've got to meet new people, okay? Don't just rely on your existing network. Your existing network is not going to help you build your team. Your existing network is not going to help you get money. My existing network is not going to allow me to build and grow my team. I have to rebuild, regrow my team every single day. I have to re-recruit myself every single day. Because if you think that being in the position that I'm in, I don't experience the same things that you're experiencing, people who don't, I'm not selling anything. I don't have people ordering on my first line. Parts of my teams are breaking off. I feel a lack of motivation. You're wrong. Because it happens to every single one of us, and every single one of us have to pick up, and we have to rebuild, and we have to do these things. I gotta plug in my phone, guys, just a sec. Whoopsie. We have to do these things every single day, okay? If you added 5 new people to a 3-way message or to a private Facebook group for prospecting, guess how many people that would be at the end of a week? 150 people. Did I do that math right? No, at the end of a month, sorry. At the end of a month. 150 people. Do you think out of those 150 people that somebody is going to be joining your team, or somebody's going to be buying product from you, or somebody's going to be referring somebody who's going to do those things? The answer is yes. But guess what? You have to do it. You guys, I can't like get this into your brain or shake it in hard enough. You have to do the work. You cannot expect to wear your stripes and post on social media and then say, I don't know why people aren't buying the product. I don't know why like nobody wants to join my team, because that's not going to happen. You will never find success by doing those things. Those things are in addition. Those things are just things that you should be doing automatically. Lisa, where to find those 5 people? There are human beings everywhere around us. Everywhere. Go outside of your house. Take a walk. Go to the gym, go to the mall, talk to people at work, call up your friends, get in different Facebook groups of people who have similar interests as you, same celebrity people that you like, maybe a movie that you like, maybe a book group, maybe a religious group. You got to be active, you got to be commenting, you got to be posting. It's all about networking. I'm sorry to like point you out here, but you're on here, so I'm going to. You guys, Whitney has a business outside of Senegence, and I guess I shouldn't say a business, but she has a hobby. She has something that has attracted thousands of people who follow her every single day because she has this hobby that she's passionate about, and it's something that other people are passionate about, and she finds relationships with these people through that interest. What do you like to do? Start focusing on that and reach out to other people and make lasting friendships. It is about networking. So a minimum of 5 new friends, 5 people that you introduce to the opportunity, and 3 people, sorry, I only did the 5 and the 5, and 3 people who physically try the product or watch a presentation presenting the opportunity, or 3 people that you meet, like literally meet physically in person. So 5, 5, 3, okay? Let's see. So before you go to bed every single night, make a list. If you're not a person that likes to schedule things out for the week, every night before you go to bed, make a list. What are you going to do tomorrow in the time that you have? And what time do you have? You can't just expect to have the time, because we all know, this is really great over here, you guys. We all know how life goes. We don't just have time. We make time. And before you go to bed at night, you need to have a detailed list of income producing activity that you're going to do every single day. What do you need to focus on tomorrow? Do you need to do a video? Do you need to do a follow-up? Do you need to talk to certain prospects? How are you going to find those 5 people? And when you do find those 5, or when you do add 5 new friends, what other 5 people are you going to introduce to a private Facebook group or a 3-way message? And what 3 people, when you do find them, what will you send to them? Will they be coming to your house to show the product? Are you going to meet them at a local drink place, or what are you going to do? Know what you're going to do before you go to bed the next day. Think about what you're doing. Are you beating a dead horse? Is what you're doing working? Because if it's not working, then guess what? You probably shouldn't be doing it. Okay? You guys, when you are working with your team, so this is people who have anybody underneath them, give them homework to do. Make sure they know what they're doing. You know what we have, you guys, that no other team has so effectively is the Nats Lip Boss's website. For a new distributor, make sure they understand what that is and how to utilize it effectively. There is a 14-day program. It's a proven system that will help them launch their business from the ground up, and you can be confident in that. Make sure they understand it. Make sure you understand it. Make sure you have gone through every single day so you know what exists. It has everything. It has checklists. It has structure. Everything that you need, because guess what? You can't build a sustainable business in a part-time hours if you are making your business be dependent on you. Utilize the resources that we have. Most of us, let me see what I have here next, sorry. So the cool thing, you guys, about doing a business part-time is that most people will do this business part-time, and they can relate to you, but you have to figure it out. You have to figure out how to manage that schedule, but it's not just going to happen. You have to put forth the time and the effort. You have to schedule. You have to be doing intentional things every day, so at the end of the month, the summation of what you do over that month equals something. It's not just like roaming around aimlessly doing things here and there, because that will never amount to anything. If you really want to blow up your business and make full-time income so that you have the option to be your own boss, you have to go after the best people that you know. You have to talk to the most influential people that make you scared to even think about talking to. And if you're not willing to do that, then I'm sorry, but you're not going to achieve success, because guess what? Those people, even if they slam the door in your face, even if they hang up on you, even if they say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, those are the people that you have to be willing to talk to. Those are the people that you have to put in front of you so that you can reach out to anybody beyond then. If you can say, I reached out to so-and-so, I can do it with anybody now, okay? I'm going to tell you guys a story, and I was really, really impressed by it. I'm not going to name names because it was a Senegence distributor who reached out to me asking me some questions about another MLM company. Now, clearly, I'm not interested. I'm committed to Senegence, but I also said to her, well, of course I'll look at it, because I would be closed-minded to not look at it. After what I've experienced with Senegence, of course I'll look at it. I looked at it. I told her what I thought was interesting. I said, I like this. I don't really like this idea, da-da-da-da-da. You guys? And I told her I'm not interested in doing anything else, and obviously I can't, even if I wanted to. And she said, well, what about your husband? And I'm like, oh, nope, he's not interested either. You guys, in a very tactful and persuasive way, she continued to ask me questions, and she continued to share with me the benefits of this company. And you guys, I was seriously impressed. She knows where my position in Senegence. She knows that I'm committed for life. She knows my ranking. She knows what I have experienced, but she wasn't afraid to talk to me about it. She wasn't afraid to share her feelings. She wasn't afraid to continue to talk to me about it, even when I said, I'm not, it's not something that I would ever do. It's not something my husband would do. We're not in, it's not going to happen. You guys, even after that conversation, and it was very respectful, it wasn't pushy, it was very tactful. The next day, she still followed up with me with another message, and I'm like, heck yes. If you would put this effort towards your Senegence business, I can't tell you what things would happen, because you have to be willing to talk to the most influential people that you know. You have to be willing to reach out to them. Even if you know that they're a top leader in another company, it doesn't matter. Reach out to them and share with excitement your business and your passion. Because I'm telling you what, it completely impressed me, like beyond impressed me. Let's see. The last thing that I want to ask you guys, and I want to wrap this up, okay? When was your last demo? When did you last go out wowing with the intention of booking a demo? And how many, did you have a goal? Like, okay, I want to book 2 demos for next week. So how many beauty books is that going to take? I don't know how many it's going to take for you. Okay, maybe it's 20. Maybe you pass out 20 beauty books, and from those 20 beauty books, you book 2 appointments. You need to know what that number is, so you know how many times you need to go out and wow, and you know how many beauty books to take with you, and you know specifically how many demos that is going to get you next week, okay? How many parties do you have lined up this month? How many Facebook parties do you have lined up this month? What do you have going on in your social media? Because let me just tell you something. If you are not doing all of those things, if you are not prospecting and getting 5 new friends a day, and you're adding 5 new friends to that private potential Facebook group, or you're setting up those 3-way messages every single day, and you're not going out and wowing, and you're not doing demos, and you're not doing parties, but you're wearing your stripes and you're posting on social media, guess what? That will not cut it. That's not how you make money. Get it out of your mind. That's not how direct sales works. That's not how network marketing works. You have to do the work, and guess what? Knock, knock, it is freaking hard. It's hard, but it is so worth it. It's worth it because you're chasing your passion. You're chasing your dream for financial freedom, for security, to get yourself out of debt, whatever it may be. Is it worth it to you? And if it is, decide and identify what you're willing to do, but it's not going to happen if you don't do it. I can't be like more blunt, because I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with so many people where I say, okay, well, what exactly are you doing to build your business, or to maintain your business, or to rebuild your team? And the ironic thing is, the answer is usually nothing. Well, whoop-de-doo. What do you think you're going to get if you're not doing something? You have to be doing the work, and you have to be doing productive work. You have to be doing income-producing activity. If you don't know what that is, get with your upline and make a plan. You have to do this, because it will not happen. Okay? You can't complain or be worried or feel like your team's falling apart, or you just don't know what to do, if you're not willing to do the work. Because guess what? If you do the work, it will happen. It is a tried and true recipe for success, perfection every time. Does that mean if you do the work in 3 months, you're going to have a crazy successful team, or you're going to be making $2,000 a month? No, that's not what it means, because that's not reality. Okay? Is it possible? 100%. Is it reality? No. Okay? The lifetime of your business is what is going to get you to your goal. That is what the beauty of this business is that you can work part-time. You can work this part-time, and you absolutely can make $2,000 a month, or $5,000, or $20,000, or $200. You choose. But it takes work. It takes hustle. It's not luck. It is 100% hustle. Okay? So what I want you to do, and what I want you to leave this training thinking, or let me backtrack. You can leave this training, you can say, yeah, I'm going to do that. I should do that. But you guys, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. You have to have a plan. You have to make time today. I don't care if that time is 2 in the morning or 5 in the morning. Make a schedule. Write out a plan, send it to your upline or to somebody who will hold you accountable, and see if that plan that you have is any good. Because I love you, but your plan might suck. And if it sucks, you're wasting your time, spinning your wheels, just aimlessly doing stuff, checking Facebook, writing a post here or there. That's not going to get you anywhere. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. There's so many beautiful things you can do with your time. If you're going to work your business, work it in the time that you have, and make sure the stuff that you're doing is effective. And guess what? You'll never know if you don't make a plan and you don't let somebody hold you accountable and check over that plan and say, yes, that is a good plan, and that's going to get you somewhere, okay? So, you guys, is this possible? Is it possible to find success working your business part-time? The answer is H to the yes, it is. But you have to be specific, you have to be methodical, you have to be strategize, and you have to know what you're doing. When I talk to you and I say, okay, tell me exactly what you're doing, you should know every single day, at every single time, what you're doing and what it equals at the end of the week and what that means for your month. What does every single day lead to? At the end of your week, what have you accomplished over your 6-day or your 5-day or your 3-day work week? What have you accomplished at the end of that week? And at the end of your 4 weeks for a month, what have you accomplished? Because just posting on social media or wearing your stripes or talking to somebody when you're out and about, these are all great things, but if you don't have a plan and a purpose, it's going to equal zero. It's going to equal nothing. So those people who are successful, leaders that you see who are working their business, whether it's part-time or full, but are having success, you guys, it's not just happening by doing random stuff here and there. They are very strategic and they have a plan and they have a purpose, and if it's not working for them, they immediately stop and they immediately find a new game plan. So I challenge you to be that person and take your business into your own hands. Blah, blah, blah. I love how I'm like using my arm here. Okay. I just had a training. All right, I just had training that he said, if your schedule is random, you cannot be successful. He said we need to schedule our days in advance so that each day we don't wake up and guess. Yes, exactly. You'll have my plan by 9 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, I love it, Mish. Love it. Okay, let me go back and see. Myself, I'm going to take myself back to the 14-day. Yes, Misha, love it, love it, love it, love it. There's so many new things in there. If you have not gone through it, you guys, a lot of the stuff you can skip if it's stuff that it's telling you to set up this or that. You don't need to do that, but read it. There's so many great trainings. There's so many great things in there. Okay, you guys, I think I got through all of the questions. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so glad we had so many people on. I think this is so important. And you guys, guess what? Everyone who is not working their business feels exactly how you feel right now. Because if you feel this way, the ways that I described, then guess what? I can promise you you're not working your business effectively. I can promise you that there are empresses, monarchs, crown princesses who are freaking out and feeling like, oh my gosh, my business, my downline, my blah, 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 blah. Stop. Those people who feel that way and stay wrapped up in that, they'll never be able to make it to that next level. Never. It won't happen. They will fizzle out and die, and so will you. So do not let that happen. Stand up and ask yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and be truthful. Are you working your business smart? Are you being effective? Do you know what you're doing? And do you know how to do it? And if you don't, there's a gazillion, and that is not even a number, trainings, and there is a wealth of resource and knowledge and leaders who want to show you how. So utilize that and take your business into your own hands. Work it for an hour a week, 5 minutes a day. I don't care. If you do it, it will come. If you build it, they will come. I promise you, promise you, promise you. Okay? Love you guys and have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.